Hey dreamers! Just saying hi on the snowy snow day. Um, Here in Harrow, the roads are actually nice and clear, but I'm sure they aren't all over the county. Um, they were getting pretty rough, but the snow trucks have been out, salt trucks have been out. Hope everyone's staying safe. I'm just coming on today to say hi, really, and talk a little bit about some upcoming videos and workshops that are going to be happening under the tree. So today I have actually been pretty busy packaging the dried pine needles and dried balsam fir needles for our apothecary selection here under the tree. Um, Maybe not a lot of you know that there are so many healing benefits and metaphysical benefits to using pine needles and balsam fir needles. Actually, any kind of fir tree. Lots of abundance, lots of prosperity, protection, and purification. If you don't know how to use these needles, just send me a message and I can offer you some suggestions. They are prepackaged here, right here under the tree, and we mostly use them for bath water or salt scrubs or even in our loose smudge. But that's kind of fun. Okay, so getting on to the workshops. So I did say last week that I was going to have a little talk about some chakras. And I'm sure you've heard all of us talk about chakras before. And if you don't know what they are, they're energy centers that run along the body, actually, from the base of the spine all the way to the top of the head and beyond. So there are 7 main chakras, and each one emanates the energy into our aura. So each chakra actually fuels up our aura. Yes. And then beyond that, there are 25 more chakras and 25 more chakras and 25 more chakras and so on and so on. So I'll be doing a series of videos to talk about each one of the main 7 chakras. The videos are going to be available for you to watch. I'm going to try and do them live. If not, I will record them and they will be available for you to watch whenever you want to watch them, just to give you a little bit of information. There can be overwhelming information online about chakras, and then there can be some vague information. I myself have taught interactive workshops and informational workshops on chakras, and I find that as we evolve and our energy evolves, our chakras evolve as well because they are energy centers and they require upgrading, right? So we can actually help you work through upgrading your chakras, even cleansing them and balancing them and activating them. There'll be little tips and helpful hints in the videos for all those things. And of course, if you want to go further, we can always have a session here, or you can, find another healing practitioner or energy worker that can help you understand yours and how they work for you. Okay, so that's the chakra spiel. And I know some of you have been looking forward to the February workshops coming up. There are some coming up for developing your psychic and mediumship abilities. The dates have not been selected yet. I know you're anxiously waiting, but I do try to wait it out and make sure that my schedule will allow for it. We have opened up our schedules for some different group mediumship and readings. So that kind of limits our Saturdays and Sundays for these workshops, but there are still some open and available. So watch for that post next week. The last upcoming one for February is the frequency workshop. Hi, Angel. That's next Saturday. It looks like there's going to be quite a few of us, and we're going to have some fun with that. Now, the space isn't huge. I know that our old location, it had a bigger space for workshops. So this new space, we only can fit up to 6 people in the workshop, and that's around a table. That's not sitting on the floor. That's not like laying out on yoga mats or any of that. So we can offer some smaller workshops, which I'm very much enjoying. So that's going to be next weekend. And then in February, lots of exciting things. Group readings and development workshops coming up. And then moving into March, I will be launching my meditation videos again, and that will be tree themed like they were in the past. I don't know if some of you joined us a few years ago to walk through the stages of the tree, and we just used a tree as our signature series, right? So we're going to be bringing those meditations back. They will be videos. If you want to do them in person with me, we're just going to book a one-on-one session. But there will be an evolution of meditation workshops. Enchanted Forest, we're going to go through the swamp. We're going to do some tree trekking. We're going to dive deep into the rainforest and move through our own rock gardens, fairy gardens, and then we're going to be branching out for the final one. There's 7 workshops, and most of them will also help you work through those 7 chakras as well. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Watch for them. They're not going to be very long meditations, but they are intense meditations, and they may require a little bit of shadow work on your part. The one-on-one workshops for the meditation classes, they can help you dive deeper into that shadow work together, you and I, or one of our other practitioners as well. But if you want to do them on your own, they're going to be very detailed and easier than you think. Okay, so that's in March. March is going to be fun. I haven't brought that series back in a little while, but I'm super excited for that because I know it will evolve. And as always, tree information is helpful. Okay, what else is happening? Some of you probably have been stuck at home all day because of the snow and the kids there. So let's just grab some cards here and I will pull you a card for the day. How's that? Well, let's pull on the chakra card since we talked a little bit about chakras when we started. Okay, I want to see, open up these comments here first. Last time I was online, there was actually a bunch of comments that did not show up while I was live. They showed up afterwards. So I apologize for that. I don't know what was wrong with the system. But of course, as I open these cards, all of them fell. So let me grab them. Here we go. You know what that means. It just means we have to look at all of our chakras, not just one or two. Usually when one of them's out of balance or imbalanced, a few of them are. Okay, so I have used these cards before when Kim and I have done lives together, and they're fun cards. Gives you a little. Okay, let's see. It's a complete spiritual toolkit, this deck here, actually. And the one that jumps out is Despondence. Okay, this is purple. The card is purple. And as you can see, we got the whole world there in our abdomen. Arms are up. Hair's going wild. This is all purple. There's some purple irises in there. Different shades of purple in the back. And Despondence. Of course, violet. Violet. Let's see what this one has to do with. There's a little tiny meditation with each one of these as well, which I may include in the chakra information videos too. Hi, Pam. So there's a little bit of legend about this iris. There's irises all over in this card. There are some open, some not open. super excited with vines all over through it. The iris is depressed and unable to look at herself on her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears right there in our abdomen and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal, and clean up her house. Okay, she does, but she still feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. This can happen actually at this time of year. We make it through January because we're resting from our holidays, but then we move into February and we ourselves, aren't outside as much. It's getting colder, and some of us suffer from the depression, the seasonal affective disorder or depression, whatever you want to call it. Action helps shift that. Okay, so movement helps shift that. So in this card, it's showing the iris is teaching us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. Dancing, moving, walking, yoga, yin yoga this time of year. We want to really conserve our energy. There's no power yoga. Because if we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. And that just means when we're not participating in shifts, we're the ones at fault. Okay? We have to own that. If you're looking for a very personal inquiry, just check out, sit with yourself, and ask yourself, in which part of your life are you feeling immobilized? What do you need to do to change that? And are you willing to trust yourself to do it? So this time of year, we kind of feel helpless. There's acceptance of circumstances and change. There is some change on the horizon, though. So start taking action. Start moving, even if it's just around your house or around your yard. It is really hard for some of us to get out in that cold. But even walking out to your mailbox, walking back in, gets you that fresh air and gets you that movement. Okay, so there's some revelation, movement, and encouragement we're moving towards with this card. So if you want, just take a moment, take an inhale, close your eyes, lie still, and imagine an expansive countryside with nothing to block the view. The wind blows and without warning carries you to a place of sadness. Ask the great spirits to reveal the action you must take. You'll either intuitively know what to do, or it will soon be revealed to you. Okay, so let's see here. Show this. Oh, okay, here we go. Figured out the messages. And just be grateful. And that is like a 1 minute moment. Okay, 60 seconds, closing your eyes, taking a breath, asking what you need to do, and it should come to you instantly, or it will come within the next few minutes. So whatever comes up first is what you're meant to do. Don't overthink it. Just feel it. And then just open your eyes and be calm and be grateful. Thank yourself for taking just 60 seconds out of your day to figure out what you need for you. And that is a little chakra wisdom today on the snowy day. Okay, so I think I've updated you on what's happening. You might see us online next week. I look forward to meeting you under the tree. If you haven't been out to see our new location, lots of things are happening. Stop in to say hi. I do know that I am super busy and that the storefront is often closed because I'm in a lot of sessions. But if you do need to stop in and you need something, or you want to pick up something, or you just need to stop in for a moment to say hi, message us and we'll let you know when a good time is to do that. Or we'll make the time. Okay? So enjoy your snowy day. Ciao, dreamers.